Alright, I'll give it a minute or two and then we'll see which Pokemon we will do today. Hey Max, thanks for the good luck. I am, Return, I am. Hey Super Plush, welcome, welcome. Yep, I can see it come in, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Alright, I'm only doing the poll on the Twitch end. Because I don't have that set up on the other one. Let's see, this is 134, right? Or is this 135 already? 134. Alright, let's roll some Pokemon. One. Two. Bear with me. I'm rolling Pokemon, but I've already done all of them so far. There we go. That's 3. Alright. Polls up. I'll let you guys decide on what we're going to play. Hey, Bulkiest. Thank you, thank you. It's a close race between who we're playing today, Diglett or Raichu. Seems Diglett is taking the lead. Alright, I'll go get ready for a very possible Diglett run. Got 10 base HP. You have no more points, fair enough, Return. I didn't know Diglett had base 10 HP. I think I suddenly understand why this one is a 10 pointer or a 50 pointer. Oh, Diglett it is. Yeah, that was just about enough points to just outright request a Pokemon, but you know, I respect your commitment for Diglett. 32. Alright, we start with Scratch and that's it. Oh, this is going to be a bit nasty to grind out, isn't it? Well, in terms of moveset, we're fine. Body Slam, Earthquake, Rock Slide. That's fine. I can work with that. Well, here we go. Our Diglett only run. What would be best to give the... I think I'll just give it that so that I don't have to deal with Executor. Yeah, grinding Diglett's gonna be a bit of a pain because I don't get any extra moves to work with until level 16, and that's when we get Growl, which isn't a particularly strong move for this. Like, we got good attack, but considering we don't survive, and speed, but considering we don't survive anything, I can kind of see why this Pokemon is considered as bad as it is. Like, 90 speed and, well, attack is not even that amazing. It's 55. But we'll make it work. We've made all the other Pokemon so far work, and Diglett at least is still a normal Pokemon to play the game with. Should have seen that coming, that I'm not going to be able to beat that. Yeah, exactly. It's not Ditto. We've done Ditto. We've done worse. Like, I feel like we're just gonna inevitably win this fight accidentally at some point. Hey, Andy? Yep, that's exactly what's happening. Lots of scratching and then dying because we don't survive anything. But this is a good place to get some levels, and we do need some early game levels. Like, I actually kind of want to lose this fight so that I can gain more experience and... you know, level up just a couple extra times. If we get to level 16 on this fight somehow, then I will stall it out until level 19, probably. But I don't know that we can get to 16 here. Maybe. Well, I'll give it... I'll reset over it for just a little bit. So this is not looking that like I'm going to be able to win this. Okay. We got to 16. That's really good. That means we have a move to stall out the Sandshrew in the hopes that it'll just beat us. So if I can get to 19, like, we're done. That's it. What would I say is my favorite dinosaur? I don't really have a favorite dinosaur. I was never that into dinosaurs. My brother was. He was really big into dinosaurs as a kid, but I never cared for it much. Okay. Actually, I think I can just take on Brock, honestly. There we go. I have a brother since when? Since 97. Well, there you go. I'm the older one, yeah. Otherwise, I would have said something along the lines of since I was born. The birth of your brother 28 years ago, yeah. Yeah, he's been around for a while. Yeah, I'm the oldest of 3. Yes. I mean, my sister has been on stream many times, and she was in chat just yesterday, so I figured more people would know about her. But she's in stream, like, not uncommonly. Okay, the fact that I just died to the Pidgeot there is concerning. Maybe I should growl once before attacking? Okay, I'm concerned about how easily I'm dying here. The good thing is I can grind on Misty. I'll pop those 2 candies now. Like, if I need them now, that's fine. I got quick attacked, didn't I? Alright, we made it past the rival. Now, considering this is one of the worst Pokemon we have left in terms of difficulty, like after this, Jigglypuff should be the hardest, and then none of the other Pokemon should be particularly difficult at all. probably do that, if only to protect my scratches from getting overridden accidentally. Although the next move we'll learn is Slash at level 31. I think I still prefer Body Slam. The Slash would basically be guaranteed crit every turn anyway. And I don't know if I prefer the guaranteed crit, or if I prefer Body Slam. Hey, human. Hello. Early today? Yeah. Doing an early one today. I'm still on vacation, so... get to just enjoy my time off for a little longer. I think I'll just go for a Body Slam. Even with Slash basically being guaranteed to crit, I think I still prefer the slightly higher power of Body Slam. And being able to boost it with the badge boost. Right, massive damage upgrade right there. We're going from base 40 Scratch to base 85 with Body Slam. I can teach it over Growl, I guess. I don't really know why I went to the center there. I really didn't need to. We're fighting Surge here. Half his team can't really, or like, his ace can't really hit us at all. And the other half of his team can't really do much either. Yeah, unsurprisingly, it was a damageless fight. I mean, there's not really a reason for me to be scared of Surge here, right? Like, at the end of the day, we have a ground type. Like, he can't really do much against ground types. That's kind of Surge's whole problem. His Raichu only has electric moves. I think I'm marching on. Because I should be able to reach the center here, even though I've been poisoned from the Oddish. I'll do the first fight and I'll repel after, just in case. Hey, Izzy. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, I see. Good for you. Proper adult now? Sure sounds that way. Well, I mean, it's not a DX racer, but you know, I got a similar one to that. That's okay. I don't really have an office job anyway. And even at my at the office part of my office job, I have an office that I barely sit in, so I mean, I sit a fair amount at my work. It's, well, you know, only when I'm in front of the class. And because oftentimes when I'm teaching, I'm still sitting. Because I often write, like I write on a drawing tablet. And what I write on my drawing tablet appears behind me on the board. I find that a way more relaxing way of teaching. Yeah, we got those drawing tablets during COVID. Very convenient, honestly. Big fan. Have not moved away from it. Alright, let's go and get Fly. I kind of don't want to teach, or use the PP up on Dig because I'm planning on grabbing Earthquake soon. And realistically, I should use a PP up on Earthquake, but I can't be bothered to grab it now and not be able to use it for a bit. If we get it at level 40, or in Self-Co, but I'll hit level 40 in Self-Co regardless, and Dig is just as powerful, so... Oh, I went to the wrong floor. I don't know why I went here. It's fine. I meant to go here. I want to conserve the Dig power points. Why is Diglett... Well, now I'm kind of glad I opened up that path. Why is Diglett so frail? I can start to see why they decided that this one would be 50 points. Diglett is really frail. I'll heal to full before Giovanni. Grab the super there. Alright, let's go to Ghost Tower. Let's try that again. But this time, save before the fight starts, and maybe use a couple double teams. Worst case, I have rock slide. Alright, let's fly here. Realistically, I think I should do the grass gym next. But I don't know that I want to. But I really should. I don't need to pick up the Carbos, even though I am relatively not actually that fast. Because 70 base speed, usually I would pick it up, but at the same time, we already need to be a little higher level because we're a Diglett, so I'm just kind of hoping for that to balance out. I guess I really should go to Erica. It would be the right play. Assuming I can win, which for all intents and purposes, I should be able to. That does involve me needing to not fall asleep or get crit by Razor Leaf on the first turn. Okay, that's more of a problem than I thought it would be. Well, we got Earthquake now. Which is just as strong as Dig, mind you. Like, in terms of how strong the move is, it doesn't change anything. I'm going here again because now I should pick up the PP up. I shall be bothered with it after all. And I'll give Erica one more try. I have not gained very many levels. Like, a Razor Leaf crit will absolutely still kill me. There we go. I just wanted to go pick this rare candy up. I always find the menuing easier if I beat Erica before having to pick this up. Just makes my menu work out better. Hell, surf. Oh. Yes, surf. Pal again. So I'm gonna go to the heal place anyway because I want to level up before using my candies. This is a good place to earthquake a bunch of times. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to level up, so I'll probably just fight this trainer. Which that was enough. Level all the way to level 51. Easy fight. All right, easy enough. Let's go finish the last few gyms and finish up our first Pokemon for today. I think I do need to heal, just on account of I don't have that many earthquakes. All right. Final gym time. This is where you see that even though it is a allegedly difficult Pokemon, we can still do it pretty easily. I will have to heal that damage off. And I am a little bit worried about the likes of Lance and Lorelei. Both of those could be a bit of a pain. We'll see if they are, but I could see both of those being a pain. I'm just set up my double teams here, and let's go. Oxfight, Earthquake, Earthquake. Go. Survival done. Off to the Elite Four. Now, once we're done with this, we are going to do another Pokemon off of our remaining, well, by then 17 Pokemon. I want to see if I can get the number down to like 15 today. I think we could. I think we could get it down to like 15. Then it'll just take 5 more streams like it, and we'll be done with all 151 Pokemon. Which has taken a bit of effort. I started this back in October. Trying to do about, well, quite a number at a time at times. Right, we are at the league. Let's go for Lorelei first. Unsurprisingly, Lorelei is going to be a pain because Aurora Beam. We outspeed, and that matters. But despite outspeeding, that's no guarantee. We don't survive a single Aurora Beam if I don't have any badge boosts yet. Unless we get very lucky, in which case I may live on 1. You know what? We beat... As long as we make any progress in the fight, I don't think it's necessarily worth not saving. Or, necessarily worth resetting. Because it seems like if I can get just 1 level up, I'm going to be, instead of being a range after 1 double team, going to be at guaranteed to survive after 1 double team. That will up my win chances significantly. Let's go. Got past Lorelei. That should be the hardest one. We have one more very difficult one left. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Wasn't exactly expecting to get defeated by Bruno, though. That's a little bit embarrassing. Alright, that's Agatha done. Now this is the other one that I fully expect to be a problem. Because we are never surviving the Hydro Pump. Now it does matter that we're faster. At least it means I can get a double team off before he gets to a chance to attack. Gives me a chance of setting them up. Okay, that didn't take terribly long. There we go. Diglett done. That's another one off the list. Can I just mark it off? And we will get to our next Pokemon. Let's start a little poll. Was that my last? No, that's definitely not my last ground type. I know I have Graveler left still. Yeah. Which Pokemon next? Number 135. Oh, it's funny that Arcanine is actually going to be one of the options. Still rolling for the other options. That's our second option. Oh, that was our third. Alright, chat, here's your options. We are going to do either Arcanine, Magneton, or Ekans next. And we'll see which one it is. I'll give it a minute or two, and then we'll start our second run of today. Number 135. Now, at this point, we really only have one really bad Pokemon left. It's just Jigglypuff that could still really give us some trouble. Everything else, in theory at least, shouldn't be difficult. Chat, can we not make this a tie, please? I'd like somebody to break the tie. Right here when you started the league, Magneton, please. Okay, we've got one vote from the YouTube chat for Magneton. I'll count that in. The poll is over on the Twitch side of things. That's why you're not seeing the poll. I'll add a vote for Magneton, though. Did not end up mattering. The winner of this is Arcanine, with one vote more than Magneton, even after counting your votes under. Alright. Arcanine, yeah, Arcanine won regardless. The one added that you saw in the poll getting added was mine. Return, for reference. So, alright, what do we have here? I mean, stat-wise, Arcanine's great. Base 80 special, 110 attack, 95 speed. Like, this should be a very, very quick run. Move pool, dig, body slam, ember? I guess I'll do ember. Okay, should be simple. Should be a relatively simple run. Also, since I hadn't mentioned it, welcome Electrike. Welcome to my second ever time doing this on YouTube as well. I'm simultaneously streaming on Twitch. That's where the bulk of the people I'm interacting with are. Just so you're aware if you hear me react to people that you don't see. 3B. All right. Number 135. Let's see where Arcanine brings us. Again, I think this should be a really fast run. I really don't expect Arcanine to take us more than like maybe 40 minutes at most. That poison's a little annoying. Like, there's an antidote right here, but a little annoying all the same. I think I do want to grind a little bit before going into the Brock fight. Like, being level 8 here is a little on the low side. I don't really need to buy the escape ropes. We will get dig, but it's fine. I think I'll grind to level 12 and then try Brock. I didn't know you could rename traded Pokemon in Gen 9. I mean, I still have not finished the game. In part because the time that I tried to run it, it crashed and lost me like 2 hours of progress because the game is very well designed, clearly. Alright, that was Brock. That was really easy. Did I even take any damage in that fight? I don't think I did. Okay, I have a few trainers in mind in Mount Moon that I can fight. There's some added experience that are kind of on the way. Because we are still quite low on level. Flip side of that is we're an Arcanine. Basically as close to a legendary as you can expect. Considering its Pokédex entry and all that. Yeah, I mean, I did that for one of them. I did reset for one of the Team Star ones. I didn't do so for every single one of them, but the fact that you'd have to or risk the game crashing is silly. Alright, I kind of think I'll do Nugget Bridge first, because after we're done with that, we get access to Dig. Like I just want Body Slam and Dig. Takedown's cool and all, but the problem with Takedown is the recoil damage. I wouldn't survive for very long. Sorry to have the song bring back bad memories. Their return. That's kind of funny though. I never attempted tweaking, so I have just about no experience with it. Do I have any healing with me? Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I didn't think I would. 3 HP was not enough HP. Well, I'll just go back there. It's fine. We don't really have to worry about our money at all. I really don't have a lot of shopping to do in this run. Hey, Sentiment. What's the rule set? No items in battle, no glitches or exploits, single Pokemon, no evolution. That's about it, really. I can use every move in the game that it can naturally learn via level up or TM. I just have to try and beat the game as fast as possible. Well, not as fast as possible, but considering I'm doing this for 151 Pokemon, the as fast as possible kind of matters. But yeah, no items in battle, no glitches or exploits. I'm basically playing this through a ROM hack of sorts. That the only thing it changes is the ability to choose a Pokemon at the start and the ability to, or well, it automatically locking me out of just about everything. Magikarp was not the pinnacle of oof. Ditto was worse. Gary, you're not wrong in saying Magikarp was bad. With the 3 Pokemon that only learn a normal type move, i.e. Magikarp, Metapod, and Caterpie, I only went to Erica. So 4 badges. Because they actually cannot beat the game. Every other Pokemon has some way of beating the game, so I have done just that. Which sometimes required some interesting strategies like Ditto, or sorry, like Ditto in general, but also like Eevee requiring Bide, because it's the only way that you can deal with the Ghost Tower before you have access to Mimic. Yeah, and then because I'm doing 151 Pokemon, I can use speed up as much as I want. That's another minor addition. Because this challenge is already brutal enough, and I did not feel like banning speed up for the arbitrary sake of banning it. Ditto was pain. Ditto was awful. By far the worst one. Actually, did I ever buy the repels? I don't know if I bought the repels. I guess I'll see in just a moment. I did. Okay, I bought the repels at least. I forgot to sell the other things. Oh, don't get me started on for the Ditto run. I had picked the rival having Squirtle, not realizing that would mean that the final rival would have Blastoise with Blizzard, and I would be a Pidgeot. Yo, Solid Snake, welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? I've been good, thank you. I can use this. We're gonna have Dig the entire game anyway. I'm glad to hear so, Return. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better today. Juggling a toddler, job hunting, and freelance stuff. so keeping me off Twitch too much. And I get that. I get that. What's been the most challenging Pokemon to run? Ditto. We were just talking about that. Ditto by far. And that will be the most challenging one that I'll have had to do. None of the other ones are gonna even come close. Like, there were some really bad ones. I'll mention Weedle, but Weedle and Kakuna were the only two I allowed items in battle for. Otherwise, it's kind of impossible. There were some other bad ones, but Ditto far and away takes the cake. Caterpie and Metapod I only played until Erica because they can never learn a non-normal type move. Abra only has Teleport, except Abra can naturally learn some TMs in Gen 1. It can learn Psychic through TM. So Abra was fine after... Like, once I entered Mount Moon, Abra was fine. Because I can naturally learn Mega Punch, which I picked up in Mount Moon. And it can learn Psychic through TM. It has some moves. So like once I got out of the early game, Abra was fine. It's still rough, don't get me wrong. Abra was definitely up there as one of the worst ones. No, I disagree. I'd say Venonat was easier than Coughing. So there's 9 Pokemon marked as the 9 worst ones. Because, you know, this I'm not the first to do this challenge. This challenge has a little... hold on. There we go. Because I'm playing this through retro achievements. And every Pokemon is marked on a score of difficulty of either 10 for the easiest, 25, 50, or 100. And 9 Pokemon are marked at 100. Paris is not one of them. Paris is at 50. Paris was hard, but Paris was doable. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Paris was easy, but Paris is certainly not one of the harder ones. The 9 bad ones are Weedle, Caterpie, Metapod, Kakuna, Paris, Abra. No, not Paris. What am I saying? Hold on. I'm gonna menu for a second. So, you know, the 4 bugs, Abra, Magikarp, Coughing, Venonat, and Ditto. Yeah, Venonat is easy to forget return, because Venonat honestly was fine. As was Paris, to be fair, Sentiment. Paris was not easy. Don't get me wrong, Paris isn't easy, but Paris was definitely doable. I think Venonat could have been 50, yeah. If Venonat had been scaled at 50, I wouldn't have objected to it. I felt it was very achievable. Forget to pick up the Sylph Scope. I've done that before. Not smart to do that. Yeah, with some of them, like their scoring, I'm not 100% in agreement with, but overall the scoring is a pretty reflection of their difficulty. And far and away, most Pokemon are just scored as 10-pointers. As in, not that difficult compared to most. Now, you're not allowed to do the Pokédoll skip. No glitches or exploits, and that includes the Pokédoll one. Not that Giovanni has ever really given me much trouble. There's only been a couple of runs where he was a bit of a pain. Yeah, Pokédoll is not allowed. It falls under the glitches or exploits. Even Giovanni 3 has been fine on most runs. I'm not saying never, but... well, you know, and then there's the Ditto run. But that can be said for a lot of things, I think. I think the Ditto run kind of takes the cake on a lot of things. I mean, at this point, I've done all the bad ones. There's one more 50-pointer I have to do in Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff could be quite tough as well. I did Wigglytuff yesterday, and Wigglytuff was not free. Even though it gets a lot of moves, it's really not very strong. Although it wasn't, like, hard or anything. It was very manageable. Yeah, Stab Body Slam is nice, but Jigglypuff's attack is... there leaves something to be desired. Let's just say that much. Like, Stab Body Slam is nice, but if it's coming off of like a, base 40 attack or something, it's really not going to be doing that much work. I'll heal this off before fighting Koga, I think. Our HM4 here. Candy. Alright, we're just gonna quickly get Cinnabar Mansion done and then go to Silphco. Get the safe. Many a time that I've triggered a glitch here accidentally. The land Pokemon while surfing is considered a glitch by the hack. Even when it's just regular Pokemon. I just realized that I'm really low level for this point in the game. 36 at this point? That's really low. I could it's fine. I can make that work, but especially considering I've already used 2 candies. Normally I'm around level 40 going into Silph and oftentimes that's without having spent any of the rare candies yet, and I've already used 2 of them. I think it's slow EXP group, yeah. It's usually the slow EXP Pokemon where I get to be this slow. Just the observation of, hey, I'm actually lower than I expected to be. That was not enough to level up? Come on, game. I just want to get to level 37, use my rare candies. There we go. Oh, I have not used candies. Never mind. Okay, that helps explain a little bit. Still probably slow EXP, mind you. I thought I'd used 2, but that must have been in the previous run. Oh yeah, Arcanine, I don't have to worry about the beating the game parts. Arcanine is not a hard Pokemon to beat this with. Essentially, after I finished Ditto, that was my last really hard one. Everything else was kind of free, because everything else is at least a normal Pokemon that you're supposed to be able to use for at least some of the game. So a lot of these runs kind of blend together a little bit because a lot of them are kind of the same. And then, you know, whenever I get to use a fully evolved Pokemon again, it's especially true because, you know, I'm just using a Pokemon that you're supposed to be able to play the game with. With, like, normal base stats and not a super wacky move pool that is garbage or something, because that happens a lot. Alright, off to the rival. And then off to the league. Like I said, this was not going... Arcanine was never going to take very long, I don't think. I think this was always kind of a Pokemon that I would knock out quickly and move on. The same would have more or less been true for Magneton had we gotten that. I think our third option, what was it, Ekans? Would have been a little bit harder just because it's a not fully evolved Pokemon, but it would have still been fine. Yeah, Extreme Speed didn't exist yet, but that's okay. Who knows, if there's ever a ever a version of this for Gen 2, I could see myself do it for Gen 2. Then we'd have Extreme Speed. Yo, Emily, thank you for the good luck. I don't know, Emily. I did not make the achievement name. Maybe. I could see that. Yeah, I don't know why the achievement name... Like, a lot of the time the achievement name is just kind of funny. Oftentimes it does make sense. I'm not surprised that this would be the difficult fight. Oh, this is a problem. Okay, you know what? We gotta change up our strategy here. This is the time to use the candy. It gives me the badge boosts off of I can trigger the badge boost glitch, which gives me a 12.5% bonus for every stack change, and considering double team counts, I can basically not quite double my attack, but close to double my attack until the level up. Be quite useful. Anyway, that was Arcanine. Like I said, not a particularly difficult Pokemon. Now, we'll do one more today. The achievement name references the Pokemon Yellow Pokedex entry for Arcanine, a legendary Pokemon in China. Many people are charmed by its grace and beauty while running. I see. Hitmonlee, please? Well, we'll see. What I will do is, and I've done this for all of them, is I will, or almost, is I will randomly roll 3 Pokemon off of the list that we still have left. Now, this may take me a moment, and then I'm going to start a poll. No, that's... Two of them are Bellsprout and Biglinville. Yeah, I know. That's the work. That's where I have the YouTube chat, yeah. Alright, let me start a poll. What's this? Number 136. Now I gotta roll for a while. I can only disable types. Option number 1. Like, there are easier ways, but the thing is, I can, like, whenever I have complete type done, I can just take all of those out of the list at once. But because I have, yeah, I just finished Arcanine, and now I have 1 fire type left in Charmeleon. Otherwise, I could have taken all of the fire types out, for example. Well, Sentiment, you're in luck. Hitmonlee is going to be one of the options. Yep, 3 options. Graveler, Hitmonlee, and Magneton. And Sentiment, just let me know if you still want me to put your vote on Hitmonlee, and I'll put it on Hitmonlee. Graveler taking an early lead in the poll, though. Alright, I'll add a vote for Hitmonlee for you. Yeah, there's a lot of Graveler fans in chat, clearly. Currently 4 votes Graveler, 2 votes Hitmonlee, 0 votes Magneton. Graveler sounds awful. I mean, I've done Geodude, so by comparison to Geodude, Graveler is going to be fine. Like, Graveler has some problems at a couple points in the game. Hitmonlee would be nice because it means I think I can take all the fighting types out of the list after. Although I think with Magneton I can take all the rock types out, so... Like, after this one, I finally get to update the role list and take a bunch of Pokemon out. Right, we're on 4 votes Graveler, 4 votes Hitmonlee. What typing is Magneton in Gen 1? Pure Electric. 5 votes Graveler, 5 votes Hitmonlee, 6 votes Graveler. Oh, and now there's a vote for Magneton too. And Graveler wins with 7 votes for Graveler, 5 for Hitmonlee, and 1 for Magneton. Oh, we're doing Graveler. Like I said, Sentiment, there's more people on Twitch's side, which is where most of the votes are. So, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to count those votes just the same. 4B. The final moveset I can kind of guess at this point. That's going to be Earthquake, Rock Slide, Body Slam. Yeah, checks out. Double Team. I should get Mega Punch, actually. Now that I look at the moveset again, I should get Mega Punch when I get to Mount Moon. Other than that, this is pretty straightforward. Alright. Yeah, Graveler, not the easiest of the bunch at 25 points, but it's, again, we've done Geodude. If I can do this with Geodude, I surely can do it with Graveler, because it's just a better Geodude. I'm gonna have to head back because I'm out of power points. Or at least I don't have enough for the other trainer there. That's fine. Let's see, we learn a new move in the form of Rock Throw at level 16. I think that's probably the level I'll go to for Brock. Although, come to think of it, I should just take on Brock and probably lose, but... yeah, we're gonna have a very exciting rock versus rock battles here. Which means these fights are gonna be slow, but, you know. Thank goodness for fast forward. Every one of these fights takes several minutes if you were to actually play them out, because we gotta use all of our power points. Well, this is the high quality content you all wanted to see. This is what you voted for. I mean, we just got Rock Throw, Eagle. We just got Rock Throw. A Weech. Yeah, just a couple Pokemon left. We're nearly done. We're comfortably sitting at just 16 Pokemon left now. That reminds me, I don't think I've updated my titles. Give me just a second, chat. This is Pokemon number 136, not 135. Alright. Good rock-type moves don't really exist in Gen 1. I guess you technically have the existence of Rock Slide. That's kind of like the only good rock-type move in the entire game. Rock Throw is 65% accurate. It's horrible. Like, who in their right mind thought it was a good idea to have a 50 power move? Not that strong. At a 50 power move with 65% accuracy. And even Rock Slide isn't amazing. Wait, what do you mean with not all? Sentiment. I nearly escape roped because I was expecting to overwrite a move. Okay, super. That makes sense that there was a reference to China then. Yeah, like Bellsprout's still left because I'm saving Bellsprout for last. Bellsprout will be the last Pokemon we do. I think that is a fitting Pokemon to end this on. I'm just kind of hoping to not have to do Weepinbell then Bellsprout. Although I'll probably at some point overrule that. Like at some point I'm gonna just do Weepinbell because it's the only one where I have more than one Pokemon left in an evolution line, and I don't want two basically identical runs back to back anymore. I've had enough of that. Not one move is good even in Gen 9 for rock. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. There's been some improvements made, I suppose, but for some reason rock moves especially always had some noteworthy downsides. Surely there's a like good rock move nowadays, right? I'd hope so, at least. It'd be a little sad if there's still not a single good rock move. They're at least not as bad as they used to be. It's not a 50 power, 65 accuracy move anymore. We're done with that BS. And I suppose there's at least some that are good if you have the right held item, like Meteor Beam, for example, or Rock Blast. Okay, there is no chance that we win from Misty at this point. I'm gonna go pick up Body Slam. And cut, and... not mean to... get poisoned. Or even run into that Pokemon in general. What about Relicanth Head Smash? Yeah, okay. Some with a good ability, the moves are good too. The point I was just trying to make is they're not as atrocious. It's not like I said, a 50 power move that's only 65% accurate. Yeah, the sentiment. That's why you mentioned Relicanth, because it has like this ability with which you don't take recoil. Same with like Aggron, for example. Oh, now I'm also burned. Lovely. This Graveler run is going swimmingly. That 35 speed's a bit of a problem. But I think the point is still very fair. Like, rock moves... It seems like every rock move has some kind of downside. I got the candy, right? Yeah, I did. Right, because I got burned trying to get it. I've used this center, right? I'll use it again just to be sure. And then what I'll do is I will go beat search now and then just escape rope back here. Double top or left? What did I just get rid of? I think I got rid of defense curl. Yeah, I think that was defense curl. This is why I almost never have a very important move in my first slot. It's too risky. It's too easy to overwrite. I probably shouldn't have escape rope. I probably should have big. Because we're going to learn Earthquake in a couple of levels. Being said, I think I can still escape road out of Silphco, and that should balance out the amount of escape ropes I have. Alright, we made it to Celadon. That means we can now pick up Double Team. And Rock Slide. We can actually get a good, well, decent rock move. If you were hoping to see any casino or any game corner here outside of the rocket hideout, you are gonna be out of luck. No such thing here. We do not condone gambling on this channel. No, don't escape rope. Let's use dig. We did get sand attacked, which is going to be a bit of a pain here, but we should be okay. I'm also not... I think the Ghastlies are going to be faster than me, aren't they? They are. In that case, I'm better off using Rock Slide, because when I get confused, I have to break through confusion for 2 turns instead of 1. It's almost sad that despite being 11 levels higher, these Ghastlies are still going to be outspeeding me, but... No, don't abandon learning Earthquake. We are going to learn Earthquake. Not intend to fight this trainer, but I think that's okay. Pick that up. Super Repel there. Or not Super Repel. Carbos. Every point in speed is 1 at this point. This is one of those moments where I'm trying to think, what did I say again to get that reaction? And I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry, Sentiment. Okay. Fine. Go beat Koga. Fight. I'm not gonna go pick up the TM or the HM for strength yet, because I still have to do Erica. But I think I'll do Silph-Co first so that I can get an extra like 10 levels or so. Well, 9, I guess. Another Carbos. One more point in speed. Alright, let's go beat Silph-Co. candy, picked up another turbos. We did level there. Not going to try and learn Explosion. That was the last move we were going to attempt to learn by level up. Gets me to level 49 now. Double team a couple times. Fight. Body slam. Fight that again. Rock slide. Body slam. Come on, Gyarados, can you not hit through everything? Alright, we've beaten Giovanni. Let's go beat Erica. Now that we're level 51, I feel like we should be able to beat her now. Hey Sentiment, welcome to this side. Yep, from here you can see all the other messages too. Welcome to the Twitch's side of things. That wasn't really the intent. The intent of this was just, well, Twitch is going to not store my VODs anymore, so it'll be nice to have them up on YouTube somewhere still, especially if I ever decide to speedrun again. Fair enough. Yeah, I get that. Look, I've been on Twitch for over a decade, and that's making me not want to switch back. Like, I've got Twitch partnership. I've enjoyed the platform for a long time. But it certainly has some flaws. And like my YouTube is basically just like 2 videos that did really well, and that's about it. I never really invested much into it. Let's not Earthquake a Charizard, that doesn't really work. And let's make our way to the Elite Four again. Surf. Pike. All right. We are just about at the Elite Four for our last run of today. And then there'll just be 15 Pokemon left. 90% of the way done with this challenge. Once again, I fully expect that this will be one of the really hard fights. I'm not expecting Lorelei to make this easy on me. And the downside of this time facing Lorelei compared to last time is, while I can survive a move, I am slower than Lorelei. That's going to be a real problem at the Gyarados later. That it does. Izzy, that it certainly does. Look, I'm not going to be saying that YouTube is perfect either. It certainly isn't. And you are mentioning a great example of where it certainly isn't. Alright, this fight will be a pain. Because I don't survive a Hydro Pump. Now, a Hydro Pump has the advantage, it can miss. So what I want to know is how much damage does my Rock Slide do? It does need to... I do need to hit. As in, I need Hydro Pump to miss at one point or another. Okay. That could have gone a lot worse. Now we still need to bring it home. We are not in the clear yet. There we go. Nice. When I didn't quite get the kill, I was worried I might not. That it would just kill me after. And then I would have had a different strategy. But luckily we got there in the end. And there we go. That's 3 more Pokemon off our list. So, chat. YouTube chat, I'm going to cut the stream in a moment. Twitch chat, we're going to go rate somebody. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's 3 more Pokemon done. 15 more to go. We are getting very close to the end of this. Anyway, bye-bye.